reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Graham. He tackled in the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Hot over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The tight end has got it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The shotgun running play call. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To throw, it's King. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that That's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. QB keeper all the way. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's King. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. The short hands. It's Haynes. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Design quarterback run. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's King. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The Buckeyes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass. It's King. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's King. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Second down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down here, final seconds of the first half. Let's see if this offense can make something happen. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. scanning the field. It's King. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Cut quickly. Breaking free at the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To the air, it's Sayan. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the back now goes in motion. Wants to throw it. Pass is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in a man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The Yellow Jackets hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
It's now second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Set up now at the 2-yard line. And they score here on a third down play. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And that will give them the lead now. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's King. He's running out of time here. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
He keeps it on the design run. He's got the first and still going. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's King. On the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Yellow Jackets will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. She makes the stop on this return.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll run it here. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's caught. It's Smith. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. New set of downs after that completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Sayin. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The back's got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Great chance of the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Big throw caught on the left side. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Dropping back, it's King. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example, but he's up to it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Back to throw. It's King. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On the option, it's King. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB-designed run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's King. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Stockton. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. And it'll bring up 4th down.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they got to get the first down right here.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Their last chance here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.